Welcome to Ital is Vital, your natural health and wellness stop. Hi guys, thank you for stopping by to share with Julie today. I hope you're having a fantabulous day today, and I hope it's all going well for you thus far. And I hope you're enjoying beautiful weather wherever you are. I'm always happiest when the sun is up. Always. And so today is one of those days when the sun is just smiling nicely. Now, so much has been happening in the last weeks, months. We see so much happening with this COVID-19 situation. And one of the things that I've been observing is that because during the period when you had the peak, maybe not necessarily the peak, but there were periods in which you wanted certain food items, and they were not readily available in the supermarkets because people were scared, and of course they didn't know how things would go, how long it would go. How it is. People are just thinking about themselves and their families, and they were buying up the food supply. And so certain items you would go and you wouldn't find them, or they're limiting or rationing how much item you get. How many bananas you get, how many whatever. And so when you really look at it and look at how things have been trending in terms of foods, in terms of what is happening in farming, and this push towards slowly bringing in foods, non-seeded fruits or unseeded fruits or non-seeded fruits, and so they are producing more of these. A couple of years ago, it was possible to go to the supermarket, to go to Tesco, for example, and you could get seeded grapes. Now, you will not really see any seeded grapes there. It's not available. And I find that more fruits, you're seeing that. I see they're doing it with like the persimmons also. And if we're not careful, we're going to find ourselves in a situation where our food is totally not controlled by us. Because look at it this way. If the farmers have to buy seeds from the likes of the Monsantos of the world, then who will control the food supply? Monsanto and companies like that. They will control the food supply, because if they're controlling the seeds. And this is something that we have to be cognizant of. This is the time when we have to do more than eat. We have to also concern ourselves with how the food is produced. Is this a GMO product? Are the farmers buying the seeds? Who are they buying the seeds from, etc.? Is it easy to get seeds? Because what happens is that where you find that there are a lot of unseeded grapes, you find that it's difficult for farmers to control, what the quality of the product that they sell, because the quality will be dependent on the seeds that are coming in, and also we are getting a GMO product. It's not a natural product. And so as we go forward, we have to begin to think about food security. I think that is one of the most fundamental things that we have to focus on going forward. And for me, examining or just looking at what has unfolded or started to unfold even more, you see it more blatantly in this whole COVID situation. You see that there are instances where certain food items were already missing from the shelf in a short space of time, and they're already talking about a second lockdown. So you see how they had been orchestrating, when you look at it, a situation where the food supply is being controlled externally more and more. And when you look at the companies that own the seeds, it's a small group of companies that owns the seed and therefore owns the food supply. And so as we go forward, it's important, especially people who live in places where no seeds are abundant, save the seeds. Save the seeds, because believe me, those seeds that you're eating and spitting out and just throwing here and there, a lot of those seeds, other people are going to need them in the future. Don't let them go to waste. Save the seeds. Welcome to Ital is Vital, your natural health and wellness stop.